Well, hello there everybody, and welcome back to another combat mission Shock Force campaign. Of course, here we're trying to take the town of Al-Amara from some Assyrian rebels. We've actually spread our men out fairly quickly here, but I've given everybody a move order, and you guys know what that move order is already. We're trying to get up to this mosque. Doesn't matter how we get there, but that's our ultimate objective, and we need to make it there any way possible. Let's go ahead and give the first move order and see if our guys come under any fire. Alright, things seem pretty quiet so far. Maybe we've rattled the enemy up and killed enough of them to stop them from shooting, but no. There we go. We've got more enemies in this building. Our men are returning fire through the building, seeing if they can hit this guy through the windows possibly. But he's definitely trying to get out here. Come on, guys. Firing a rifle grenade against the wall does not work. Get him, boys. Good shooting. There we go, guys. Unfortunately, we had one guy go down. I'm hoping the medics can save him. And we do have some firepower coming down this street, which we dubbed Sniper Alley. But thankfully, we're getting into the building pretty quickly here. And I think as soon as we can take a nice, strong defensive position here, it's going to make it a lot easier to move up. Now, as you can see, we still got a lot of men over here. A lot of enemy troops in this area fighting back, causing us a lot of problems. We need to take that out. Open fire! Alright, I'm going to keep these guys here just so that they can take out that rebel threat. But eventually I will continue moving forward, so I'm just going to go ahead and end the turn as is. I may actually take this infantry squad and move them up a little more. It seems that they're a bit too far back to be effective, so let's go ahead and grab these guys and move them up to where the machine gun is. Eventually we can move them even farther if we'd like. And let's see if we can get our spotter into a better position too. We'll quick move them on top of this roof where our MG is as well. And let's hope that works. Make sure we don't get any reinforcements yet. Nope, sadly not. That would be way too lucky. Let's get started again, guys. Shoot, boys, shoot. Take no prisoners. Anything that moves, hit them. Wow, that's actually a striker that are already blown up, so that's just the gasoline canister blowing to bits there. Let's see what our men are doing over here. Alright, obviously engaging this house right now, which certainly has terrorists in it, insurgents. It's pretty cool to see that our machine gun is firing away, and they're actually hitting the mosque. We are really actually trying to kill men in the mosque. Now, we have to be careful, because one of the mission parameters and one of the mission objectives is we should not do any damage to the mosque. Of course, this would piss off the rest of the civilian population and wouldn't put us in a good light with them. So we have to be very, very careful firing rifle grenades into that mosque. Nice, we got him. You guys saw him drop once again. I'll take a quick look at the carnage here from the terrorist side. And as you can see, just a ton of bad guys down. We utterly annihilated them, and now we can start moving forward again. So these guys have more or less taken care of the terrorist threat as far as I can tell. And this guy, by the way, has an M249 machine gun. That thing is incredible. I mean, in terms of just wiping out a target, wow. I'm surprised. Let's go ahead and get up on this roof here. And we'll take this guy. We'll get up on the roof as well, because we finished with that enemy in the courtyard here. We've totally killed them. As you can see, their dead bodies litter the roof over here. And now it's time to move on. So let's go ahead, grab this guy. Go ahead and quick move him into objective bronze. And let's grab these two fighting vehicles, which are still effective. And we're just going to move them out here. I'm not going to move them too far out onto the battlefield. I just want to get them into a place where they can provide some basic covering fire for our troops. So let's try that. Let's see if these guys can move too. Might not be a bad idea to bring them out a little farther. Let's move to this building here. Go to this roof. And we actually get a much better view on this roof that we're on now, but we don't get any closer to the mosque. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get close to that mosque and wrap this mission up. Let's go ahead and continue. And we should have someone take objective gold. Let's have the machine gunner take objective gold. Hopefully he can make it there alive. And just to help him out, we'll get this lone infantryman. This is the infantry that was hit the hardest in this battle, and get him to go to objective gold too. Let's go ahead and quick move him. Alright, let's go, boys. Okay, we see an ATGM in the mosque. Worst place for an ATGM because we need to take that thing out or it's going to take one of our strikers out. And that means firing at the mosque. So I'm a little worried about that. But that's okay. Let's get forward. Looks like our men are spotting things. I don't see anything. But you never know. Look at that beautiful group of dead ISIS terrorists on the roof with a sniper. That's a Dragunov sniper rifle. And I'm glad we got rid of it because we would have lost a lot of Marines. What's going on? Oh boy, a few of them are still alive. Thankfully, we still have guys on the roof. I'm glad we didn't move all of them, and look at that! Awesome shooting, guys. Definitely got the one straggler, and now we can take these two infantry squads and move them up and use them ultimately in the capture of the mosque. Now, like I said, we need to get some people to Objective Gold and Objective Silver too, but really the important thing is to grab that mosque building and make sure that we're in total control of it. So let's go ahead and grab our boys here. They've done a great job, obviously, and I'm going to move half of them. What? Beautiful! There we go, guys. A U.S. Army major victory. I didn't expect things to go that well, but damn, that's awesome. Now, it was a rough battle for us. As you can see, 27 men killed on our side, 30 men wounded on our side, 59 men okay. Nonetheless, we killed 55 men wounded, and we won the battle. Isn't that what ultimately matters? I'm going to go ahead and do a quick map review here. Take a look at the battle map. As you can see, I mean, wow. There were a lot of ISIS dead right there in the initial parts. These guys are fearless. They're not afraid to get into a nasty firefight. But as you can see, all over the roofs, all over the buildings in this town, littered with the enemy. So we've definitely shown ISIS that we're not to be messed with, and we should move on to the next mission. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that mission is. I'll go ahead and end for you guys. And, well, there we go. I guess that was a quick campaign mission. If you guys want to see more War on ISIS missions, I will absolutely come up with a cool storyline to entertain you guys, and we can move on. But just then, we took out the village of Al-Amara, and we continue our search for the evil Caliph to try to kill him. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have an awesome